Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stories from the Garage. It's Monday, so that means that I have to ask you how the hell was your weekend? How was your weekend, guys? Was it beautiful? Mine was great. I spent half of it in the restroom. Remember how before I was constipated? Well, this weekend I became Captain Squeezy Sheety. Yeah, I became like a toothpaste, I was like that all the time. Thanks to prune juice. Prune juice, always drink it. It's good for you, Like, if you're ever constipated, prune juice will do it for you. Either that or flax seeds. Like, according to that's my parents' little secret. So just in case, I'm sharing this with you guys. Enjoy the flax seeds. I think you're supposed to put them in water and let it rest overnight. The seeds have to be full, and then the day after, you drink it all. You don't bite on the seeds because apparently that's bad for your stomach. So you just drink it all up, and it will do the work. Indeed, it will. Or you can just drink prune juice, and you probably will have the same effects, the same recomforting effects, That's such a comfortable thing to say that you went to the restroom. Oh my goodness, one of the best feelings ever. Anyways, enough of me. So how was your weekend? What did you guys do? To the Russian guy that sent me an email before. Hey buddy, how was your weekend? I wish I knew how to say that in Russian, but anyways, sorry, I cannot speak Russian, so just let me know how it was. And to the other person that wanted to be my friend, hey bud, what's going on? How was your weekend? Like, reply to me, please. Send me a text message. Do something, buddy. Let's stay together. It's you and me now. Like, I got so excited when I read that you wanted to be my friend. Show me some love, buddy. Write to me. Write to my email, and I'll reply to you. I promise that much. Stories from the Garage at gmail.com. Amen. Alright. So, moving on. This weekend, besides spending it in the toilet, I actually was watching another movie from another James Bond movie. And this movie, I'm not gonna kid you guys, it was crazy, period. It was I don't even know how to put it. So there's this one scene basically that I guess it basically summarized the entire movie for me. The movie was called, I think it's Thunderball or Thunderbird, something like that, or Thundercats. Thundercats. Oh no, it was either Thunderball or Thunderbird. I think it's Thunderball actually. Who knows? I'm still lazy right now to check that out, but yeah, it was Thunder something. All right, James Bond, Thundercats. No. But yeah, anyway, so I was watching that movie, and there's this scene, and I'm not kidding you, it was pretty sexual. Pretty sexual. And I was shocked that they were showing that, right? So apparently, James Bond goes to this, this gymnasium, right? And so he's tied up to this bed. And they turn on the vibrator, I think. They basically end up adding a probe. Yeah, they put a probe through his ass, right? And they install the vibrator, right? And so they regulate the vibration system, right? And at first the guy's like, oh, laying flat on his butt and laying flat on his belly actually, and having a probe up his ass. I think that's what's happening, right? And the guy's like, oh, like that, right? But then out of nowhere, the villain comes in, and I don't know if he stacks his gigantic dick inside of him, but all of a sudden, you can see basically the entire bed starts shaking, and the guy is shaking too. It's hilarious, guys. Like I really recommend this movie. It's like super funny. You can see the guy, oh, with the peanuts up his ass, and it's so funny. Maybe it's Thunder Peanuts actually. Maybe that's the name of the movie. Anyways, look it up. James Bond. Golden penis. Yeah. Oh, golden ass. Yeah. Thunderbird. Yeah. Maybe I actually was watching gay porn version of it. I don't know. I don't know, but it was on TV, on regular TV, right? And so the guy is basically there. James Bond is laying on his flat on his belly, and he's basically shaking like a maniac, right? Like, oh, you have this machine basically that's going up and down his ass. I think, like it's never very clear what's happening behind him. So they just leave it up to your imagination, right? So maybe it's just me being a perv, or I don't know, but it's how it seemed like. And it was so funny. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, because the guy's like, first he's enjoying it, right? He's like, oh, like that, right? And then out of nowhere, the guy's like, oh, oh. And you can see his entire body basically shaking, and I don't know. I think he has an orgasm the first time, and then after that, the machine keeps on going, and it's all, please make it stop. And then this nurse comes in, and I think they turn on the vibrator or something like that. And yeah, so maybe it was that, who knows? Maybe it was Dr. Dildo. Maybe that's the name of the movie, like how last week it was Dr. No, and now it was Dr. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe that was it actually. But it was so funny. I just couldn't. I was shocked. That's how funny it was for me. And yeah, so then today I found out that one of my favorite comedians passed away. It's Jerry Stiller, and I just wanna dedicate this not dedicate, but it's just like I just wanna say to him that he was an awesome guy. I want to share a little bit of thoughts about the guy. Like I watched him on Seinfeld. That's the first time I've actually gotten to see him, and the guy is like super funny. Like there are so many episodes where he has all these like crazy things. Like he has all these crazy, insanely funny lines. Like, for example, like in the Serenity episode, how he's like, Serenity now, Serenity now, Serenity now, right? He's supposed to shout. Well, he's supposed to say that line in order to basically calm him down, right? It's the advice that he's given by his doctor, right? But the guy starts yelling it out, So it's like, so that's hilarious for sure. And then there's this other episode where he was a chef actually, right? And the guy, he cooks. Well, he used to be a cook for the army, back I think it's in the Korean War or the Vietnam War. It's one of them, and he ends up over seasoning this this meat that had gone bad, and so he gets traumatized about what he sees. Probably he's an entire battalion to the latrine that night, and the way he tells it, how he's like, oh, this guy, he had a boil of the size of his head up his butt or something like that. I can't remember the exact words, but it was so funny, right? And then Kramer is basically trying to convince him to go back to cook again, you know? So he's trying to convince him because Kramer actually needs somebody to cook for this Jewish party that Kramer had to be catering, right? And so he ends up convincing Frank, and then by the end of the episode, Kramer basically asks, Frank, yeah, that's his name in Seinfeld. That's the name in Seinfeld, yeah. So he's like, how do you feel, Frank? And then Frank's like, I feel rebirth. I'm like a phoenix rising from Arizona. Oh my god, that's so funny. That was ridiculous, you know? And he has all these like crazy lines, and he does them really, really well. So it's such a combination of him, like great acting actually, right? Combination of great acting and just his face, the way he would make his acting was like so funny. The guy was super talented. So yeah, and like those ones, there are so many others that I can think of. Like another one that's super popular from him is like during the festivals episode, when he's explaining the origins of festivals. He's basically telling Kramer how he was looking for a present for George, and he reaches up for a doll, and then someone else reaches for the doll, and then he gets into a fight with this guy that's reaching for the same doll that he is, and he ends up throwing the reindeer up on this guy's head. But the way he tells it, he's like, as a reindeer comes upon his head, a new holiday was born. Festivus for the rest of us. You know, so yeah, that's super funny too. And like those ones, there are so many other episodes that are super funny of him. So yeah, he was really, really good. And yeah, so that's how I'll personally remember him. And yeah, so he had a great life, a great career. So kudos to him, and rest in peace, you know. And also to an aunt, one of my aunts actually like passed away. So I just wanna, on a serious note, I just wanna say, I hope that my dad is doing well. Like, and yeah, because it was like my dad's aunt, and I remember hanging out with her. She was pretty cool too. Yeah, she was really nice from what I remember. And yeah, but I hadn't seen him since I left back in 2003, basically, since I left my home in 2003. So it's been quite some time. But yeah, Anyways, so yeah, the two of them rest in peace, and yeah, so yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope that you guys also had a great start of your week. And yeah, thank you so much to everybody that's out there making sure that we all are fine, and that we all are basically and that society keeps on working thanks to these people, even though we are having all this pandemic going on right now due to coronavirus. Please wash your hands and wear your masks. It's not that hard, unless you are 100% sure that you'll be by yourself. I would strongly recommend you wear your mask, because you never know what's going to happen. Like, apparently there are all these kids now that are developing all these different symptoms. That's something that, I don't know, like, we were not, like, kids, young people, like kids, teenagers, and young adults were supposed to have they were supposed to be fine with the virus. They could get sick, but not very ill, not like having a life-threatening situation. However, with the latest diagnosis and the latest things that are happening with the virus, like, it's pretty scary, because now apparently, like, everybody happens to be at risk. It's not only the elder population, but also the younger population. So if you're there, please wear your mask. And if you're not wearing your mask, don't be such a motherfucker. It's very simple. Like, just try to abide to whatever you're I don't even know what these guys are doing, not to wear masks. It's kind of like, let me put it this way, it's kind of like you are fighting in a war, right? And the whole point of this war is for you to be alive, to survive, right? So it's kind of like you're giving up the only weapon that you have, and you're just going ahead and just, like, fighting the virus with nothing. So yeah, don't be stupid. Grab your weapon, which is, in this case, happens to be a mask. Put that shield on and wear it. It's very simple, guys. Anyways, it's time to go now. I hope you guys have a good week. Thanks to all the first responders, doctors, nurses, janitorial services, people cleaning the streets, bus drivers, truck drivers, law enforcement, everybody out there that's making sure that we are all safe. And to those of you that have lost their jobs, I really hope that things turn around for you, and I'll be keeping you guys in my prayers. And yeah, better days will come around. And also, keep in mind that another day has gone by, so this is another day that we have won yet another battle. So keep it up, guys. All right, time to go. Good night. Bye.